back to the next episode of our survival let's play on Jack Pine. Right, in the last episode, I was saying that I was hoping our fields were going to turn middle of autumn. They haven't. So, what we're going to go and do instead is we desperately need manure because we've run out and we haven't got much left in there. I need to sort the pigs out again as well. They've hit 150 just as it turned into the new day. So yeah, some pigs have to go. But I don't want to spend this episode, basically I don't want to be a full episode of this in-game day. I want to progress into late autumn. So we're gonna go and get the manure, but I'm also gonna buy something else when I'm there. In fact, I might buy two things when I was there actually. No, we won't. We'll buy one big thing. And when we get there, I'll show you. And it's not the harvester. The harvester I'm not going to buy until the actual day that we're going to harvest, which I'm hoping is the next in-game day and this episode. Right. So pallets. We want loads of manure. Right, I'm going to fill this off camera because it takes an absolute age to do. Right, so we're at 99%, just under 30,000 litres. Before I buy what I'm going to buy, I want to show you something. There's just been a great demand, nearly £300 at the wood chip sell point. So I'm not going to do it on camera, I'm going to do it off camera. But when I said today was going to be split, I'm going to spend the rest of the day off camera doing that. And then we'll come back for the harvest, hopefully. Right, we're going to repair this and we're going to sell it. So no more fast track. I don't know why I've pulled that over here. It's not going to need to be there, is it? And we're going to replace it with a bigger fast track. I'm tempted to get that. For the pit. What else will I be using it for? In fact, I am definitely going to do that. So 250 grand, it's 320 horsepower. That seems good to me. Right, we'll see what this is like going up the hill. The last fast track went up the hill at 1 mile an hour with 30,000 litres on the back. Now, I don't expect this to fly up by any means, but I expect it to go faster than that. Right, so we've got up to full speed. I'm not going to press anything on the direction, I'm just going to let it go now. How is that not going up? It's more powerful. I don't understand. It's more powerful than our last one. And it's not going up. Right, we're going to jump over. We will probably come back in late autumn. And I'll show you by the finance page, but we'll have done an absolute ton of logging. Because that's what we need to do. Right, on I belong. Okay, so we're back. We have took advantage of the good wood chip price. If we go along, it's still quite high, so it's still at 247. But I mean, at its highest, it got to something like 303. The highest amount we got was just over 52,000. Might have been just under 53 actually per load, which was fantastic. You can see at the top there, we've just spent nearly 304,000 on new vehicles, which I'll show you shortly, but I'm sure you'll know what it is. And as for the wood, we made just under 400,000 from selling the wood. I mean, I could have carried on going and going and going. Just there's only so much you can do for, isn't it? And basically, what we've done is that there, we've took back pretty much all the way down. We could have went up a little bit further, but that's now clear all the way down to the road. But you'll see that probably in another episode. This is our new vehicle. This is the twin screw, and it's got a 9-meter New Holland corn header on it. The corn header was 60 odd grand, and the rest was on the twin screw. So we'll get started. I had to wait until after midday for the moisture level to go off. Get this unfolded. I don't want to pack it away, I want to lower it. Need to unfold the actual. There we go. Didn't think that was going to go there. So this has got, I don't know if I said when we first introduced it, 29,000, in fact I think it's just over, litre capacity, because I've paid the extra for the tank on top, and it was quite considerable as well. It was a good chunk of cash. I think it was about 42 grand. So what I plan on doing, although it might change, is I'm just going to empty it straight from here into the silo. I'm just going to miss using a trailer, because when it's not working, it goes up to 31 mile an hour this, and it does do that as well. It's not like some vehicles where they have the top speed on, but you'll never get it, like the truck we've got. This will go at 31. Well, it's quite slow going around there. I've been meaning to move that for absolutely ages. There's some more there as well. Yeah, I mean, doing that logging, I don't know if you'll be able to see there or not. Yeah, you can get an idea. I could have just kept going on and on and on. And probably made millions, to be honest, but it does get repetitive, and it would kind of break the series as well, I think. I'm not sure what to think of what I'm getting off here. We up to, well, just under 6,000, and a good chunk of the field's done. I don't know if to be happy with that, or I think it's a bit lower than I expected. I'm not sure. It's when you turn it, isn't it? When it's switched on, you turn it. That's when the speed drops. Oh, during the obviously you've seen that we jumped ahead a day. I've done 3 trips selling some of the piglets as well, because we maxed out at 150 again. I could have, to be honest, I could have made a whole episode just on what I've done off camera. So the selling of the wood during the Great Demand, seeing to the pigs, getting the greenhouses topped up, which actually ran out during the night as well, so we missed out on income for that. But I just thought, we do the harvest. I actually expected to do it in mid-autumn rather than late, so I didn't want to sort of do another, not a filler episode, because I mean, making that money on the logging during the Great Demand, it was massive for us. But yeah, I wanted to get into the harvest. And then what that leaves us after is our grass fields are going to need the final cut of the year. I don't think we're going to get that second growth stage from it. In fact, I'm pretty confident that we're not going to. And then once that's done, we'll do. It all depends on the weather. I know it's due to snow. I either in the next in-game day or the one after. So I mean, once that starts, the ground will freeze and there's nothing for us to do. So I'll just have to skip through that. Right. 11th. We'll try not to wreck our cabin. 11,300. I think that's all right, isn't it, for a field that big? Right, why is that stopped? Yeah, with the capacity, I mean, our biggest trailer is only 30,000, which is the blue one there, the grain trailer. I just didn't see the point if this is also nearly 30,000 in filling up, because we can't use workers, so it's not like we can just be the grain cart. Just in time. Yeah, so you'll see the grass is sort of at the first stage of where you can cut it. I don't even know if you can use workers on this. Have we done it by accident before when we've run to put it on the kind of cruise control? Because sometimes I do that. I'll try to put on cruise control, but I'll take my fingers off the L1 and R1 buttons and put it into worker. But I know on No Man's Land you couldn't at all, could you? You couldn't get any worker away, so I wonder if it's the same on this one. This one, this field seems to be yielding better. Unless it's just me. It's the first time I've used this, so I think it says in the description it's from 1994. I mean, it's not the prettiest, is it? But for what you get, the amount of power you get, and the storage, you can't go wrong really. And for the price as well, I'm sure the base price is only something like 187,000. Which just I paid extra for the extra capacity and the long pipe, which in itself was something like 7.5 grand. Just have to make sure I get them cut back as well. There, we're alright now. I could maybe just do with rounding that bottom bit off a bit, and then I can start going up and down, kinda. There was an option for a 12-meter header. I can't remember the name. Begins with a C, doesn't it? I can't remember the name of it. That was 90 grand. Right, once more round, that will give us nearly 100%. Should have that in times 5 really, shouldn't I? Let's get it on times 5. Yeah, if with regards to the great demand for the wood chips, I think if I'd known, and I still might do it to be honest, I might, the tractor that we bought, take that one back and get a different one. One of the Challengers probably. And then it won't have to be changed again. Just while we've got the money, we're going to be working on that hill there. It's going to have all the power we can want. It just won't have the speed, will it? That's the thing with the fast track. I don't know, I'll have to have a think about that. Because I love the fast tracks. I mean, ironically, looking back, the best thing to do probably would have been to keep our original fast track and then buy the Challenger on top. Right, we're just getting towards the 100%, so it'll be the second time around the headland. I'm going to put a time lapse on, and depending on how long it takes, we'll either come back when it's done, or we'll carry on doing the rest in normal time. So I'll not be long. Right, so we're just about there. We should get it all in here. In fact, we're definitely going to, aren't we? He says as it suddenly jumps up to 99%. No, we should be fine. I'm not sure how much of the time lapse I'll have showed, whether I'll have jumped a bit, because we have been on for quite a while. As you can see, it's half 4 already in game time on ×5. You know, we started just after midday, didn't we? So it hasn't been a quick process. Whether I jump a bit in the middle or not, I don't know. I'll have to have a look when I come to editing the videos. I haven't actually been counting how many trips we've done either, so once we get this emptied, we'll have a look, see how much there is. I mean, this twin screw, absolutely effortless. Really, really impressed with it. And just with the capacity as well. We'll get that folded up. Yeah, with the capacity of it as well, it's absolutely ideal for the money you pay for it. The one thing I will say about it, I paid £7.5 grand for a longer pipe. The rate of which it pours out is really, really slow. I mean, really slow. While that's doing that, I might as well show you. I'll just use that. This is the area we've cleared. You can see that's the area we cut there. So that's pre wood chip grade demand, and this is the bit that we cut, and we also took some off here as well. So there, and starting to go up the hill. So I don't know how much we'll be able to get up there. I mean, when we get round to, it's a bit steeper around this bit. The lever was really struggling. So how much we'll be able to cultivate, I'm not sure. But I'd like to get, if I can get up to here and take this around here, make that one big grass field, that'll be absolutely ideal. Hence the reason why I want the most powerful tractor that we can get as well. I mean, this one's going to be easy, isn't it? And we can take that back a little bit further as well. I say a little bit further, it goes quite a distance for the land we own. So yeah, then we've got another field available to us as well. Where are we at with this? Bang on time. Right, so let's have a look, see where we're at. So fields are done, and we have, the wood chip's gone down now. We have 125,804 litres, which I think the highest you can sell it for is around about 450, and that's sometime in the winter. So I mean, we're going to make some decent money out of it, aren't we? But we'll leave it there for now. That's our harvest done for this year, but we've got so much to do before the snow comes, which is, I think, is in 2 in-game day time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode of our survival let's play on Jackpine.